Hey guys, week 4 on the topic is coming out. I'm pretty much out to everyone in my life other than my family, so I've kind of told my friends and people at work and school about my gender identity, and I'm trying to get more people to know about my pronouns. Because I kind of would just like to get to a point where I'm used to just introducing myself by saying, hey, I'm Len, these are my pronouns, what are yours? Stuff like that, which would be great, but it's kind of hard to get used to, so, I think that I have the privilege of being able to come out without much hassle because I live in a location where people are more open to that. I live in Virginia in a pretty, okay neighborhood. Like, there aren't really people here who would get violent over someone being trans. So, that's good. The only thing that I have trouble with coming out with is with my family. Most of my family is pretty homophobic and transphobic to a degree. One side is Korean, and while I think they are to a lesser degree than my dad's side, they're still pretty unaccepting of being gender non-binary or trans. My dad's side of the family is very religious in terms of being Christian and stuff, so they're pretty against stuff like that too, so I don't really want to come out to them. And I am out to 2 people in my family, technically. I'm out to my brother and my cousin, one of my cousins in Korea who came to live with us for a year. And that's about it. It's just I don't feel comfortable letting my family know about certain aspects of me that I don't think that they'll accept. I had considered coming out to my dad about it because I would really appreciate the help I could get to go to a gender therapist or start hormone treatment or maybe get top surgery, because that would be really great. I'd really appreciate that. But he has a tendency to tell me that I'm wrong or take a very narrow-minded point of view in an argument, and he doesn't really listen to what I have to say. Like, every time I've tried to talk to him about a serious issue, he'd kind of blow it off as me not knowing anything. So I've decided not to tell him either. So, that's been my decision, to not come out to my family. I think it's okay if you make that decision if you feel like they're not going to accept you. With your friends, if you're worried that they're not going to accept you and you want to tell them, if you're in a safe position to do so, I'd say tell them. And if they don't accept it, let them go. If they're really important to you and you think that given time they'll change their mind, sure, go ahead and try. But honestly, if they don't respect you, who you are and your identity, then you don't need those kinds of friends. Like, you'll need friends who respect and accept you. Don't take anything lost. Other than my own position with coming out, I don't know too much, but I have heard some stuff about what other people have done. If you're nervous about telling people face to face or like with your own voice, try going for a letter. You can get everything down really easily in a letter. You can look it over and make sure you're saying all the right things. You could have links to resources and stuff. So a letter or an email, you can send it. It wouldn't be as hard. You don't have a chance to really choke up while you're talking. And you can be away from the person while they have the time to look over what you've written. And then maybe the next time you saw each other, you'd have time to really get down and talk. Because it's given them time to think, and it's given you time away from them while they think. So, yeah, I've read letters and emails are pretty good. Other than that, I think the only thing is, like, talk it out with them. That's probably a good idea, but I want you to make sure that you're safe in the situation that you want to come out in. Because I know that there are a lot of families and friends and authority figures out there in some more closed-minded states that will bring harm to you if you come out. And being who you are is really important, but staying safe is really important too. So if you are gonna come out, just please make sure it's in a safe environment. Anyway, so yeah, if you are in a safe environment, just talk it out, I guess. Not really good at the whole advice thing. I've kind of, the way that I came out to my friends, I just kind of said, hey, this is me now, get used to it. And that was it. Yeah. Anyway, if you are planning to come out, I'd say maybe ask some other friends who have come out and ask how they did it. Because I think that people have certain methods that they went about coming out that made them comfortable. So maybe they can give you some advice. I think I heard someone come home, and like I just told you, I'm not out, so I'm going to end this video. If you do plan to come out, good luck.